It looks like we got an injured player on the field. My oh my, we got an injury down the field, and it doesn't look that too good. And it looks like there's an injury down there on the field. Looks to have been shaken up during the play. There's a player shaken up on the play. Oh, we got a guy down there. And it looks like there's an injury down there on the field. Look like he got hit in the head. It seems like he let it on his arm a little awkwardly. Yeah, I'm not sure what happened down there in the field. I hope this kid can get back in the game, though. Trust me, Dora, this young man is not going to let these trainers keep him out of the football game. He has tough as he come, and he'll be back today. Yeah, I don't think it's too serious, though, Dora. He's a tough guy. I think we'll see him back in the game soon. Yeah, Dora, I don't think it's too serious, though. He's a tough guy. I think we'll see him back in this game. Man, he took a shot on the head right there, Dora. Let's hope this guy will be okay. Oh, this will be a huge loss for this guy. Let's hope this kid can get back into the game. So the starting quarterback got hurt. Here comes the backup quarterback now. So we'll get to see the backup quarterback taking over the starter who got injured. So the starting quarterback got hurt and left. Here's the backup. We'll be filling over at wide receiver following the injury to the starter. So one of the wide receivers got hurt and left. Here's one of the backups. And I think one of the tight ends got hurt and had to leave. Now we get to see one of the backup tight ends now. So you can see one of the backup defensive linemen was replacing one who got injured. Is now back in the game after getting injured. Is now back into the game after he got hurt. We'll be playing at safety following the injury to the starting one. We'll be now playing at free safety after the starter got hurt. Is filling over at free safety after the injury to the starting one. Is now filling at free safety after the starter got injured. So I have a view at the injury report, but it doesn't look to be too serious though, but his return is probable. Now, as we take a look at the injury report, but it doesn't look to be too bad, but his return is doubtful, Boots. That's a good thing he saw got hurt, Dora. I think he'll be back soon. Well, this type of injury doesn't look to be too serious though, Boots, but he will be able to return this game. That's good news though, Dora. Let's hope this guy can get back in soon. Well, this player left early in the game and had to go to the hospital to be trained, and his return is doubtful. Yeah, he's not going to be back in the game today. So it's going to take time to heal up the injury, but he cannot be able to be back to the game. So with that injury, it's going to take a long time to heal. I suggest that he won't be back in the game today. We'll review to the injury later on as we get set for the next play. It's getting up very slowly. Looks like he'll head to the sideline. We'll get you an injury report as quickly as possible. Looks like having to shake it up in the play. That looks like we'll get you an injury report soon if we find the nation. It's getting up so slowly. So like we head to the sidelines for a couple of two, and we'll see what the injury report is. It's not back in the game after the injury. He has to be careful though. He doesn't want to get too hurt. Or this guy has to be careful out there while playing injured. Sometimes you can easily break a bone. You have to go to the hospital for that one. Now, as we take a look at the injury report, the boost, it doesn't look to be too good. It looks like he might have a dislocated elbow, and his return will be doubtful. So, as we take a look at the injury, it doesn't look to be too serious, though. It's just a back sprain, and he will be able to return. Now, this type of injury is serious, though. He has a dislocated elbow. It will take some time to heal, but unfortunately, bad news. He's not coming back to the game. Well, this injury is going to be one of the serious injuries of all of football. It's like a mild concussion, and his return will be doubtful. In the case, he has to go to the hospital for that concussion. Yeah, concussions can always hurt your team like that. But if you get a concussion, it's kind of a bump in your head. Yeah, I agree, Dora. Concussions can be the worst injuries you could ever have in your life. You used to have your head bleeding. You're going to have to go to the hospital to get stitches to your head. Unfortunately, when you get treated, you cannot return to the game. Well, this type of injury is not that too bad. It's only a bruised shoulder. And that guy might be able to return to the game soon. I agree, Dora. This injury doesn't look to be too serious. The elbow strain is got to be one of the worst injuries of all of football. This guy is not going to be coming back in the game. As you probably know, abdominal strain is one of the worst injuries in all of football. This player will not be coming back in the game. I'm sorry to hear that one, Dora. I hope he will be just fine. Let's hope we'll see him back in the game next week. Thing is, Dora, if you get injured 2 times in more than one game, you could get placed on IR. Yeah, because an IR means injured reserve. Now, if that player gets hurt too many times, they'll have to go on injured reserve and miss the entire season. Well, it looks like it's a broken elbow. It's going to take some time to heal up the bones up. He's not going to come back in the game, though. He's going to be out for at least 5 to 6 weeks. Now, this type of injury should take time to heal, but we'll see him back in the game here soon after a quarter. Probably just has a stinger heal. We'll keep you updated on the status. He's walking off the field now. The trainers are going to have a close look at him. He is now heading to the sideline since he got hurt. We'll give you what the injury report to us is. Looks like we got one of the players down the field. We'll get you the injury report as soon as we find the story. But Bruce, he's hurt. We'll find out the injury report as soon as we get the information. It doesn't look to be too serious though with the injured player. But guess what, there, Boots? What? He might be able to do something to walk up to the sidelines and sit out for a couple of plays before he goes back onto the field. And we go back to the game. And we're back. Let's pick up the action. We'll go back to the play on the field. Back to the game. So let's pick up the action. Let's return to the field and see what will happen next. And we're back. Let's get back to the play on the field. So since the starting quarterback is at the sidelines after being hurt, now here comes the backup quarterback now. And we'll take a break while the injured player is attended to.